Okay, so you've probably been in the situation where you're at home, you're not really doing anything, you're just quite sitting around, and you get up, you're like, I'm hungry. And you go to the kitchen, you get some munchies, some unhealthy food, get some chips, get some chocolate, and you eat it, right? Which, like, it's okay because you're just eating because you're hungry. But you're not hungry. You are eating because you're bored. And I'm speaking from experience here, I did this for a long time. I still kind of do it, so a lot of these videos, as you might know by now, are just me talking about things that I do to try and convince myself not to do them. So, it's kind of along the lines of what this video is about. So, let's say you're sitting down, you're watching TV, or you're watching YouTube videos, or you're playing a video game, or something like that, and you are hungry, right? You're hungry, so you get up and you go eat something. And you're like, how can I be bored because I'm already doing something? But it's because that thing is just instant gratification. It's just numbing you, it's just stimulating you, it's not giving you enjoyment, it's not curing your boredom, right? And that is the worst kind of instant gratification. If you're doing something that is like not good for you in the future, at least make it something that you enjoy now, right? If you play video games and while you're playing it you don't even enjoy it, then what is the point of playing them, right? What is the point if you get up in the middle of your session because you're bored and you go and eat something? So, yeah, that's like a very common, it's very common. I know a lot of my friends have told me about it, that they just randomly get hungry, and it's like, in my language, there's like a word for it. It's like, they don't call it hungry, they just feel like, oh, I really feel like I need to eat something. But they know that it's not the same as hunger. They don't, like, because there's two different words. There's a word for just, like, I want to eat something. Like, the feeling you get when you want to eat something, and then there's a word for the feeling you get when you're, like, hungry, right? Hunger is different from the feeling you get when you want to eat something. Because, like, man, the English language is pretty rubbish, to be honest. There's a lot of words like that. It's like, yeah, so I speak Nepali, if you didn't know, I'm from Nepal, but I live in New Zealand. But, yeah, so Nepali has a word for it. But, yeah, the point of this video is that you are just bored. So what you need to do is stop eating, stop playing your video games, stop watching your Netflix, find something better to do. Go outside, just go for a walk. Literally, just go for a walk. If you have a park near you, go walk to the park, do some push-ups, do some pull-ups, do some exercise at the park. You know, I'm in my school holidays right now, so I have 2 weeks off school. So what I do is I just call my friends who live like 5-10 minutes away. I just be like, oh, do you guys want to come play basketball with me? And I have a pair of gymnastic rings. You'll see that in one of the videos soon. I just be like, oh, do you wanna come work out on the rings with me? And it just gets me out of the house. I do things. Go get a book. Go to the library, get a book, or buy a book online and read it. Right now I'm reading Deep Work, and I'm gonna try and finish it in the next 2 weeks, which is very uncomfortable for me because I'm not that much of a reader, but I have 2 weeks and I have the whole day free every day, so may as well set myself a challenge. Yeah, pretty much just do things that will take up your time that you will not regret doing. Obviously, you're going to regret watching Netflix, you're going to regret eating all that junk food, you're going to regret playing all those video games, right? So, do things like that. Journal. Just get a book and write out what you're thinking. Like, even if it's not, like, journaling something that is important in your life, even if you're not, like, trying to figure out your purpose, even just getting a book and writing about what you did today, or writing about what you did yesterday, or writing about how you felt when you did blah. And, like, because that's just nice to look back on, right? It's just random stuff like that. It doesn't have to be, like, self-improvement stuff specifically. It's just, like, even if it's, obviously, if you haven't done the self-improvement stuff, like journaling, gratitude journaling specifically, meditating, exercising, reading, if you haven't done those things, getting into nature, getting enough sleep, if you don't do this stuff, then obviously get this stuff done, right? Those are the things that are going to majorly improve your life in the future. But if you've already done them and you're looking like you feel like you have a lot of time, then just get out, do something, find something like I just said. You just write yourself a diary, or you can make video diaries, which is what I pretty much do. I just jump on here, talk about what I feel, talk about how I'm going with my self-improvement, teach you my learning lessons. You know, maybe eventually, no, not maybe. It's gonna turn into a business one day. So, yeah, you're not hungry, you're bored. And instead of being bored and sitting and not eating because you say, oh wait, I'm not actually hungry, do something. Do something. Because that will kill your boredom. You will not feel like eating if you're in the middle of doing something. Like while you're in the middle of a workout, you're not thinking, man, I'm hungry. I don't, unless you're really, really like haven't eaten the whole day, but I digress. Yeah. Find something to do. I'm saying this partly to myself because I have the holidays. Like yesterday, I spent a lot of time watching YouTube videos, wasted a lot of time, but I know I have the whole day to myself for the next 2 weeks, so I need to make the most of it. Anyways, goodbye.